Hey besties, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and welcome if you are new. My name is Lindsay, and on this channel we cover all things beauty, and in today's video we are talking about the fragrances I am heavily debating wearing for Thanksgiving. So I kind of have a few contestants, if you will, and if that sounds interesting, definitely keep watching. Also, if you are also trying to narrow down your perfume you'll wear or your layering combination, comment down below what 3 perfumes you're between. That way maybe in the comment section we can all kind of comment on each other's comment what perfume we think would be best. So I love you guys, I hope you enjoy this video, and same thing could probably be said for Christmas. I think a lot of these I would also wear during Christmas time, but I'm not too sure if I'll make a video for that later on. Anyways, let's jump in. Starting with Maison Mataha's Escapade Gourmand. This doesn't give me like Christmas, but it is very sweet, very thick, just very sugary and vanillic. I also feel like this does have a maple feel, like I always say, and I just feel like this bit of sweetness, this thick bit of sweetness, is everything I need for the holidays. And personally, I don't think I'd wear it on its own for Thanksgiving, but I would layer it with something like Angel Share from Killian. I love Angel Share. I think it's warm, it's woody, it's so sweet, so vanilla sweet, spicy, boozy, delicious. Every single thing about Killian's Angel Share I just love. I think it's sensual. I think it's cozy a little bit. I think it could be worn by a man or a woman. I personally don't feel like the wood in this fragrance bothers me too much, but what I can say is the longer I've had it, I feel like the sweeter it's got. It's so delicious. The only reason the dent isn't bigger, well, I just got it like 2-3 months ago, and then also it is very expensive, so I do like to save it for special occasions. I feel like in the colder months, dates, this is so intoxicating. I feel like Thanksgiving is the perfect place, the perfect time to wear it. I've always said the ultimate Thanksgiving fragrance is definitely Angel Share. It is so beautiful. I feel like if I smelled somebody else at the dinner table wearing this, my mouth would just salivate, especially before the food's ready. They might get bit out of. This is so beautiful. And yeah, I just think these two together, or Vanilla 28 paired with Angel Share, both matches made in heaven. Didn't even realize I was still wearing my headband. And then in my opinion, you cannot go wrong with Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. For me, Dolce & Gabbana isn't like screaming holiday. No, it's not even whispering it in my opinion. But what I can say is it is so lovely to me personally. I love it. I feel like it opens up and there is a good bit of citrus. There is that lemon zest that does kind of tickle your nose. But as it dries down, I feel like that settles a bit and it is more approachable. Then the vanilla comes out, the panna cotta. There's some rum in the fragrance, and then even also some orange blossom that is adding freshness along with that candied lemon. I love the candied lemon note. I think it is so tasty. And it's just, oh, so good, you guys. I think if you're looking for a citrus vanilla, this is so beautiful. And I think for Thanksgiving, again, even though it doesn't scream holiday, it's sweet and it's just very addictive. I think you would get compliments, and of course, most importantly, you would enjoy your scent if you are somebody that does love vanilla citrus fragrances. And I don't think I'm gonna wear this for this Thanksgiving, because last Thanksgiving I tried to wear it and I felt like it really wasn't giving. Like, I felt like it was a little bit weak. I could not smell myself. And the thing about me is I love to romanticize like everything. I love to romanticize Thanksgiving. I like to romanticize my Sundays. I like to romanticize my mornings. And a good way to do that is to smell good with everything you do. And I felt like I could not smell myself. My girlfriend at the time also said she really couldn't smell it on me, so what did I do? I went and I got my Yib OD perfume, and this was basically my scent of the day for Thanksgiving last year. This is so beautiful, so complimented. This is also very complimented, and I get compliments from people like far away with this fragrance. I don't know, that day it just was not working with my skin. I have no idea what I did different or what was going on with the weather. Maybe it just wasn't, I don't know. I just know I put this on last year. I tried to make this my Thanksgiving scent. It's so beautiful and warm. It's a vanilla amber. There's notes of caramel, coffee, vanilla, of course. There's purple floral, so it's a bit powdery. There's some citrus in there. I love this fragrance, and it's so sexy in the dry down from the patchouli. I just don't know if she'll do me dirty again this year. Maybe if I like overspray it like all over, it could work. But I don't know. I think she had her chance last year. YSL Yib OD perfume. If you are somebody that likes to make every single holiday a huge event, then I would definitely pull this out. This is a very beautiful statement type of fragrance. It is edgy, it's bold, it's confident, it's beautiful. She's a little bougie, so if you want to smell like the bougie relative, I think this one is a perfect choice. You're gonna smell very expensive. Another fragrance that smells very expensive too is Armani C, but this one for me just does it a little bit better. Yeah, this one is aromatic, fresh, citrusy, musky. There's that really beautiful vanilla at the base as well, but nowhere near as much as with the Intense. If you do like the Intense, you want more orange blossom, more vanilla, less lavender, that one would be perfect. But for me, this one is going to make a impression once again, and I loved it last year. Everybody did. I got so many compliments, and you're just gonna smell rich once again. But of course, if you're somebody that wants more of a sweet fragrance for Thanksgiving and you also want to make a statement, I have something for you too. This is Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. Did you guys see she has another fragrance coming out, something with lychee and champagne? I'm so excited. This is a beautiful crowd-stopping fragrance. This is so beautiful. Everything about it I'm obsessed with. If you love gourmands, but you also love really complex fragrances, you like oud, patchouli, rum, I think you would enjoy this fragrance a lot. And the great thing is, even though there's those very challenging notes, there is a good level of sweetness. So to me, this is the best way to do or to incorporate those type of notes for me to actually enjoy the fragrance. That is why I love Kayali. I'm running out of places to put stuff, but that's why I love Kayali so much, because when you find a brand that's able to incorporate oud, incorporate patchouli, incorporate any type of note that you typically would not love, and make it amazing, that's when you know you have a really beautiful house or brand. It's so delicious. I feel like the longer I've let this sit, the better it's got. And I just think if you do love very breathtaking, sweet, but also, like I said, sexy fragrances, I feel like this is the perfect fragrance to wear with your friends when you're hanging out and having a blast. But also because, again, it has that, what is it, rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, the sugar patchouli, the vanilla absolute. This is just going to be so beautiful. I smell so good right now. Maybe I'll just go ahead and spritz all these perfumes on me and see what happens. An absolute gem of a fragrance I'm also debating on wearing is Burberry Goddess. Burberry Goddess is definitely a little bit easier to reach for, in my opinion, than Mon Guerlain, and I do overall enjoy it more. I feel like because it does not have that really strong licorice note for me. Before I even looked at the notes on Mon Guerlain, because I bought it blindly, I smelled the licorice more than anything else, and I thought to myself, there has to be licorice in this fragrance. If not, there's something in the fragrance giving me that vibe, and sure enough, there was licorice. This doesn't have that at all, and there is also less of the lavender. To me, Mon Guerlain is more of an elegant, classy fragrance, where I feel like this is a little bit more wearable. It's also really great for dates, I feel like. It's very romantic and calming and sweet and just effortlessly beautiful. This fragrance I adore. Now that I'm describing it, it's probably not what I'm gonna wear for Thanksgiving, but it was something I was debating, and I don't think it's as blasé as I see so many people say that it is. We need to take a little coffee break. Dunkin' is actually having free coffees on Mondays, and this is their new cookie coffee. Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana is also a fragrance I am heavily debating at least mixing with a different fragrance for my layering combination on Thanksgiving. This is beautiful. People try to put, I almost burped, these two against each other quite often, and to me this is definitely more of a thick, like I always say, really dense vanilla, like very beautiful burnt sugar, sweet, mapley, amazing, gorgeous fragrance. I love this a little bit more in terms of the actual smell, but baby, when it comes to the actual longevity, this right here is so good. The performance is insane. It lasts all day, it projects, it does everything you want and then some. It is a musky, honey, caramel, kind of toffee like fragrance. That's how I perceive it anyways. There's almost something a little bit burnt in this fragrance as well that I do pick up on the longer I have it. It's really, really great and creamy, so creamy. It's so good, and there is a note of coumarin that you do pick up on that I feel like some people are going to like and some people are going to hate. So I wouldn't say go out and blind buy this. For me, I feel like Bianco Latte is definitely not as easy to blind buy as Escapade Gourmand, although I've heard people say they don't like Escapade Gourmand. So never really blind buy anything, but if you were going to, I would say go ahead and try to get a scent split sample first. But this is heavenly, so beautiful, and even though it is super sweet, it's not too sweet in my opinion. I love this, and I feel like it does perform so much better than Dolce, even though they do have a similar feel. Next is Oudgasm Vanilla Oud. This is a really pretty fragrance. It is sweet, powdery, woody. It is a little smoky to my nose, and that's a little bit interesting because when I first tried it, I didn't really pick that up, but it's really pretty. I feel like for going out on dates and things like that, this is amazing. I also feel like for every day when you're outside in the colder weather, this is really pretty. Like, I'd love to wear it downtown and just like feel the wind and the breeze, and it's beautiful. I feel like the oud in this fragrance too is not too overwhelming. Honestly, it's not really intimidating if you don't like oud, but it's a little softer, of course, a lot softer than something like Royale. So if this one is a little bit too much for you, but you still do want something that has vanilla, that has oud, that has that vanilla sugar, this is really, really beautiful, and I think it would make a great choice. Now, I think this is missing something to be my Thanksgiving scent, but maybe layered with something different, I could be happy with it. I was also debating Cherry Ambition, but I think that one might be a little bit too sexy, sultry, a little bit too woody, cherry, bam in your face, saffron for Thanksgiving, but I am debating that one too, even though I'm not talking about it. Bond Number 9's Tribeca. This is like Baccarat Rouge, but just more comforting, sweeter, cozier, just so delicious. It has that nutty factor, and I don't go anosmic to it ever, so I feel like this one I get a lot of compliments. I love everything about this fragrance ever since I got it. I think this one for the colder weather I've been loving way more than what is it called, Greenwich Village. That one I'll definitely pull for more in the spring and summer, and I cannot wait to get more Bond Number 9 If you guys like ball number 9, comment down below what is your favorite ball number 9. What should I try? Because I want to try your recommendation so bad. I keep trying to get to that video, then honestly I forget to do it. So I'm going to try to really remember to do it at least by the end of the year. Anyways, this is super sweet but also airy and performs so beautifully. This is for sure a choice. If you like Baccarat Rouge 540 but you want it sweeter, this is your girl. Especially if you do go anosmic to it, this is just so beautiful. Those are the fragrances I'm torn on. I think I'm most torn on Vanilla Royale, The Only One, Angel Share, and then also I think it's tied between Bianco Latte and Escapade Gourmand. So between the fragrances I named, what fragrance do you think would be the best for Thanksgiving? I have a big feeling most people are going to say Angel Share, and honestly I did call it like the Thanksgiving scent. I don't think I referenced any of the other fragrances like that. So I'm feeling like this one, but we want to mix it with something different. I'm thinking Escapade Gourmand. And also, like I said, if you want to, do not forget to comment down below what are you torn between wearing. Maybe us in the comments down below could help you out. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. It lets me know you like the content and keeps me creating more. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!